I've lost the cat. Come back. Come here. I think that one had been leaking a bit as well. Right guys, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're all doing well. Today's job, I'm with Harry. I've not worked with Harry for a long while, actually, but yeah, we're back with Harry today. We've got a little bit of a challenging one. Well, I don't know about challenging, it'll be a different one. Basically what we've got, this house has been split into two at some point, but it only had one heating system in. So the neighbour wants his half splitting off. So we're going to put a new oil combi in. Harry's been here a couple of days already getting the gist of the job, but all the pipe work goes through to the neighbour's side, if that makes sense. So it's a little bit of a mission, so we're having to repipe a lot of it on new drops and stuff. So I've come out to give Harry a hand to help him split everything off, basically. So it's turning into a bit more of an involved job, but yeah, we're going to get there with it. It's having a new oil tank, new oil combi. It's not having new radiators, but we're putting new valves on, new pipe work. So yeah, we're just basically sorting everything out. It says it's got a weird tank in it as well, a weird cylinder, so we'll have a look at that, find out what that is, and yeah, basically get the job sorted. So it might be an interesting one. I'm not going to waffle on too much, but if you do enjoy the video, make sure you hit the like button. If you don't, hit the dislike, and we'll catch you straight in there. Right, so this is one half of the property. This one's not being lived in currently. So currently all the pipes, I haven't got my bearings on this job yet, but all the pipes go through here. So what are these, Harry? These flame returns going through?
Okay, just downstairs.
So these are downstairs circuit to next door. Obviously this is falling down the stairs. This is one circuit. What are they to? Oh, they're coming
from the top.
They're coming from the top on this side. So we need to get these two cut off and repipe it from the other side. What are these downstairs drops there?
Yeah, they feed through this side.
They're feeding a couple of ads in here. Well, that's easy enough, isn't it? So we need to do away with them legs through this side. So cap them off. And then what we got, where does upstairs go through then? So currently this property's got, won't have a boiler in this side, will it? We'll have to put one in at some point. Okay, so they're going through here on these gate valves. So yeah, we'll have to get them capped off this side to separate the two across. Do the hot and colds go through there then as well?
Hot and cold go through. Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, so some hot and colds that are going through as well. So we're going to put a new combi boiler in on the other side, and then eventually they're going to do this side as well, but they just want the property splitting off, if that makes sense. So yeah, that'll be easy enough, Harry. So just physically cap them and get them separated. Oh Jesus, what the hell is that thing? That's interesting, isn't it? I've never seen one like that. So we've got this cylinder. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 immersions, but some of them are 6 kilowatt in there. We've got, I've never seen one this big. What is that? Was that fed off a biomass then or something before?
I think it was fed off the stove next door.
Oh, it's fed off a stove. Look at the size of that thing. I mean, that's over 6 foot tall. So yeah, that'll be coming out. I don't know how. I can see why Harry's got me in for this one, can't you? All the best jobs. But yeah, what was this doing then? This must have been doing hot water, but then there's also another cylinder in here as well, which is a standard. Is that indirect, that cylinder? Oh yeah, that's indirect. That would have been off the gravity auger, that one, Harry.
Yeah.
There used to be an auger this side. So that would have just been a gravity flow and return 28, standard cold feed and vent. Up off that. So that's your standard system. So what do you reckon was feeding this one? This is just unless this is just a direct. No, because it's indirect, isn't it? Just take me a minute to get my head around this one. So what this thing is a buffer tank from the stove next door. So inside there is just a big mass of water. There'll be a vent off the top, a cold feed into it. That's a safety valve in case the vent ever freezes, and there'll be a metal header tank with a copper float up in the roof somewhere. So return goes in the bottom, flow goes in the top, and it heats that up from the stove. I mean, this is a big one for this size. I don't know why they've put that size one in, but it is. I mean, it goes back, you know, a fair way as well. The size of it, and these immersion heaters You could use economy 7 to heat that up at night. I mean, it wouldn't have been very efficient doing it that way. It's obviously designed to go off solid fuel, but you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 immersion heaters in that. And then this pump would have circulated it around the radiator. So as soon as this gets up to temperature, that will circulate around the radiators. Obviously, that's the system. Not too sure how it's linked in. I mean, that'll be like a pipe stack to probably stop the pump coming on when it's cold. You've got also sensors and stuff like this. I've not quite seen one like this before. That's some sort of temperature balancing valve that's obviously been broken. But yeah, that's what that is. And all this is coming out anyway. I mean, that's like a link between the two. So yeah, it takes a little bit of getting, yeah, as I say, that is what this one is. I've not quite seen one like that before. What year is it? Is that 67? Oh, date code 88, so 1988. So yeah, it's been in there a while, and I don't know how they got that in. But yeah, Harry wasn't quite sure what it was, and the reason he couldn't drain the radiators down was obviously because it's emptying this mass of water from, well, if the returns into it somehow, yeah, it'd have been emptying it from that sort of point there. So you'd have literally been draining whatever's in that down. So yeah, we need to get that drained. So Harry's dropped some new hot cold flow and return in for the new oil combi. Obviously we've got a new tank going in. That radiator's coming off, we're having a smaller one going across there. That's all easy enough really. Obviously just dropping through the ceiling, we are going to lag all them and stuff. But yeah, that'll be easy enough. What we got to do in here, Harry?
Connect that rad up off straight off the boiler. Connect that one up.
Okay. Alright, so they're just going back to back off the boiler. Can we not get underneath here then? Is there no basement in this one?
No basement in there.
Okay, so yeah, we'll have to pick them back up off the other side. So
that's mains from next door.
Okay.
Shower feed from next door, and then hot from next door.
Okay, so we've got to do away with them.
Send one back up to feed the boiler. Okay. That's one drop.
Alright, so we're just repiping. Oh yeah, because we couldn't get down to pick these up. I see, yeah. So obviously we couldn't get underneath to pick them back up, so he's just sent a new drop down. That's fair enough. We just got to pick that back up, and then I'm assuming the same upstairs. So this here is the stove that feeds that big tank upstairs. Obviously you got, again, gravity flow and return going up. I'm not sure what the other link is on that stove. There must have been, was it linked onto the Arga then as well? I don't know.
Can't be.
But is this coming out this stove here, or are we just doing away with the? Just
doing away with the parts for now, and then at a later date do what we want.
Okay. I don't know. I think that'd be easier, Harry, if we just put 122 drop in where it went back through, and then just pick it back up, because then we ain't got to mess about picking all them back up. What I'm thinking about doing is putting 122 drop down here off Harry's new pipework and picking up, because they go through here somewhere, and then we haven't got to go around and put drops in on every one. I know Harry's already put that drop in, but we can soon. Are they connected up?
No, it's only 2 rods that you need to put a drop down for.
That one.
And then all them you got.
Yeah, and then you got to pick all these back up then as well. Whereas if we just put one drop in, Harry, we haven't got to pick any of these back up, and we've got nothing on the surface.
Yeah.
I think it'd be quicker just to do that, and then just cap them pipes where they go through, and then it's completely separate and back how it was. Whereabouts are your pipes up here then? You already got them across to here?
At the minute, yeah, they're about here somewhere.
Alright, so literally here anyway. So if we just put a 22 drop down here, find them under this floor, pick them back up, cap them on the other side.
This is the doorway. I think the basement's about here.
Alright, yeah. You can see where the doorway was, can't you?
You can, yeah. I think the basement, where those pipes come through are about here.
Alright, so we might just have to pull that sofa back or find them under there. I still think it's going to be quicker than going around doing all the drops.
It is floating the floor, so we can get to it.
Yeah, that'd be easier. Just put one drop in down there, find them pipes, pick them up. Upstairs is easy enough anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll just do it like that, I think, Harry. Yeah, we've got a little bit of a plan now what we're doing. It's the first time I've seen the job, so it takes me a minute. I still need to figure out what's going on with that big tank in the roof. I think it's fed off that stove in the lounge, up and across, but it somehow links into the other heating system. But yeah, we'll have to have a figure out on that. We'll make sure it's all drained, emptied and isolated, and safely isolated, and then we'll have a look at it. Hopefully that works, otherwise we've probably got a little bit of a pain draining that. So it's a huge tank in it. That's why you'd have been struggling to drain your radiators, because it's...
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, things you love to hear. That's one of them.
You're right, mate.
One of them noises.
We're good. We're good. Yeah, so you can hear this draining down now. So what we're doing is effectively draining this stove return. I don't think there's a coil inside this. I think this is just full of heating water. That one off the top is your vent. That one with the gate valve is probably cold feed. They've put a PRV on that in case the vent were to ever freeze. So this will be breathing in and naturally emptying itself down. Obviously we've got boosted immersions in this off the Economy 7, so I guess in the summer you could flick that on and it would still do your radiators. Mind you, I don't know how well it would have worked. And obviously that pump round your radiator circuit. So yeah, that's how it's been done. I'm not too sure of this arrangement here. But yeah, that's effectively what it is you've got a big volume storage of water, hot water, and that would have done your radiators. And obviously in the winter it'd have been heated by the stove, in the summer by electric. But yeah, we're doing away with it all anyway and putting a combi in. But how the hell they got that in, I have no idea. So Harry's ran all this new pipe work in from the boiler, which is over there. So we are going to lag all these, obviously. A couple of auto air vents on the high point. He's labelled everything up. So all we need to do, oh, they're going through there under that beam, is pick them up on the drop, Harry, on the other side. Just drop in that lounge somewhere with the 22s. And then just pick the upstairs back up and it'll back feed everything. And we cap them on the other side. So I think that's going to be best, easiest way of doing it, mate. And everything's completely separate, drained and safe. So then pipes go through roughly where that hatch is on the other side that's been patched up. So we'll get the floor up in there and we'll get our new drop down on the other side and then just pick these pipes up and physically cap them there. And then when we come to put the oil boiler in this side, we'll obviously only have to pick the flow returns up and everything's done away with. It just gives us full control of the job then. Yeah, I think Harry was getting a little bit of stress with that tank and stuff. When you come across stuff you haven't seen before, it is awkward. So that's why I've just come out to give him a hand. He knows what he's doing. He's a fantastic lad. But sometimes you just need a little bit of help. We all come across stuff we haven't done before. And it had me scratching my head. But yeah, we're going to get this one sorted. Them pipes are right there, where that hatch is. So we'll lift the floor up down there. We'll probably speed fit along underneath. And we're going to put a 22 drop down there. And Harry's heating pipes are just the other side. But you can get above there in that loft hatch. So they're up there somewhere, ready to connect on. So yeah, we'll get that bit done first, Harry. And yeah, boss them in.
Yeah.
So we can pick them up over there, can't we, near our drop?
Yeah, can do.
So we found these heating pipes underneath. They're the ones that go through into the basement next door. They're actually going along that way, so they must come along, feed that radiator behind me, under that bay window, under that window. They're actually going along to our drop. So if we lift up where our drop's going, we might just be able to literally tee into these and then cap them on the other side. Well, we can cap them here and then cap them on the other side, and that does away with that run through then. Change of plan, we're going to drop them behind this door rather than in the lounge because I think it'll look better. I know we lifted that bit of floor in there, but it's only one bit of floor. I just think it's going to look a lot better. So yeah, we'll just lift this up. It don't make any difference. We still needed that bit up over there to cap them. But yeah, I think it would just be a better job. Drop straight down there. Harry's pipes are literally just up there anyway, them speed fit ones he's put in. And connect onto these 22, so it'll back feed that way into the lounge and back feed this way into the rest of the house for the downstairs circuit. Harry's even got sharp drill bits, look. I'll be about half an hour drilling them, I would. Burn me drill out. Right, so that's our drop, clips on through the ceiling. So obviously, because this is the lowest point, you will always get a drop of water here. If we cut it fairly tight to that square bend, you're always going to get a bit there, but not full. To be fair, we might just be able to slide that way and get a T in there. I've cut far enough back. That one I might struggle a bit more though. That one I might have to cut back there, Harry, and just let's lift that JB out of the way. Cut it there, and we might just have to cut that socket out of that one. Cut it wherever we can. So yeah, we've got them pipes in. We managed to get them in one length, just feed them up. So Harry's just lifting the carpet upstairs and we'll get these in there. So I'm just prepping the pipes up. I think that'll run. There's not that much water in them. They've virtually stopped dripping. I've cleaned them with a bit of steel wool. I think they'll just be able to slide that tea in there like that. That'd be perfect. I probably can just bend that across with an elbow in there. Brand new bag of elbows. Which one go on? We'll go on there, I think. We'll just kick a piece in there, I think. Guesswork's alright as long as it's right. That was a good guess, wasn't it?
I did say that. I said that probably.
We knew it would be there, didn't we?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Right, so I've got them connected up under the floor onto our new job. All we need to do now is cap them back through there, and that's all the downstairs picked back up. You can solder with water in your pipe. Obviously, we didn't have too much there. You just need to make sure you get them hot enough. And I know I put a little bit too much solder on, but it'll be fine. They'll never leak. Harry's just capping them there. That way we can get all this floor put back down then. So that's that downstairs circuit completely cut off. We just didn't have any 22 solder caps, so we just used 15 and reducers, but it'll be fine.
So I'm just going to have a quick sweep up.
Get all this put back together.
Brilliant.
Got a few bristles left on it anyway. Still going strong. You can find these pipes we've just pushed up, and then we can connect onto these ones Harry's put in, these feed fits. To be fair, he's made himself not going to squeak. Our pipe should be down there, mate. Are they in that end one? We can't see. Probably, aren't they? Oh no, the walls here. They're there, look. The walls here. A bit right on it. So yeah, all we need to do is tee them into here, Harry. That's that done. And then upstairs heating. Where does the upstairs come through from the other side?
Comes through, yeah.
Oh, it comes through over here?
No, that's where the hot water is.
Oh, right, yeah, that's where the hot water comes in. So the upstairs heating comes through here. Oh, you already got the floor up?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. So all we have to do is tee the upstairs into them and cap them the other side.
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy, isn't it? Beautiful. Oh, sound. So all we have to do is pick them up there, or cap them there and pick them up there. Beautiful. I've lost the cat. Come back. Come here. You're gonna have to go out of the way, mate. Come on. More of a dog man, but I do like animals. I'm just going to use speed fit on these because that's what pipe that Harry's ran in. There's nothing wrong with speed fit. It's obviously just a quicker, cheaper way of doing the job properly than copper. Obviously there are ones coming up. I've just put a couple of speed fit elbows on there. So we're literally going to tee into there, extend them through, and then pick the upstairs circuit up. Obviously these speed fit fittings have got lines on them. You've probably seen these. So that's the insertion depth we need to be. Super seal insert in there, and then literally just push them in and twist the collar. As easy as that. Hello, Harry. Yeah, there won't be much in it anyway, mate. Always have a speed fit cap on ready though, just in case. There'll be a little drop. Not a lot. Yeah, you're alright. Beautiful. So this is just connecting the upstairs leg in. 22 coming across. It's only feeding 2 rads, so one rad's just behind me, and then there's one rad just in through there. that'll be absolutely perfect. Can you get the movement? Yeah. Yeah, that'll be fine, mate. Just make sure they all get nipped up. Beautiful. So we just need to get these 22 caps in here the same as we did downstairs. So that's currently feeding from next door, if you like, and these are our heating flows. So we just cap them anywhere here with some soldered caps, and that's all sorted. Everything's disconnected, so to speak. My new narrowed cutter's not locking on. It just spins and it doesn't. It's only like, I've only used that like probably less than 10 times because I normally use my roll. Put it now, but it's not. Well, you can see it's brand new, can't you? It's not like engaging on the pipe, if that makes sense. So I've never used an Arad one before. I thought I'd buy it, give it a go, but I'm not sure now. Try and put it there. Look, it's like it doesn't. I don't know. It's obviously faulty. Got the cat here as well. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know. It's knackered that. The spring in it's fine. Look, wheels are all moving. It's just not. Right, it just spins for days, doesn't it? That. Harry's got his cheap Today's Tools one. Look, it's perfect. They're the ones I always used to use, but I thought I'd give them a go, and it's literally, I've probably used that 20 cuts and it doesn't knock on tight. How long's that been draining, Harry? We've had that on all day. It's virtually slowing down. I bet that was 500 litres in there, wasn't it? 600, maybe more. That's ridiculous. It says it's a 400 gallon, which is 1,818 litres. We've googled that. So yeah, 1,000. That's 1.8 tonne sitting on that floor as well, plus the weight of the tank. So yeah, that's monstrous, isn't it? I don't know why somebody's fitted that in a domestic, but they have. Obviously the amount of power that must have drawn as well on 6 kilowatt immersions, it's unreal, isn't it? Well, they're 6 kilowatt, I think they're probably 3 kilowatt on the bottom, but I don't know how long they are. But yeah, I don't know. I think that one had been leaking a bit as well. I think they're 4 kilowatt. I think they're 4 kilowatt ones at the bottom and they're 6 kilowatt at the top. Yeah, somebody's written on 4. On the badge it does say 6x4 and then 6x6. So yeah, interesting. So you've been making a mess of my van, really? It's your van, but my van, really.
Might have hold it.
Is it going to go back? This is going to be anticlimactic into the video, this, isn't it? Oh, it's hissing out. I think it's lost the pressure.
Go bang.
I don't know. Is it going to go bang? Oh, what an anticlimactic end. Will it actually go?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
Told you.
It's just this little.
Told you that.
You know what these used to like. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, make sure you hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike. Hopefully it was something a little bit interesting. And yeah, we'll catch you all next time.